Mason, speaking of evil, we've got 2 trailers this week. That's right, trailers ahoy, everybody. The first of which is for the Hellraiser reboot.
Hulu's Hellraiser.
This is
Hulu Hellraiser.
Now,
which is a famous Australian expression.
Yes, we were talking about it before the show.
It's what Alf from Neighbours would say it, probably.
He was in
I
Home
don't-
and Away,
okay,
Mason,
great.
but yes. So Hellraiser this time.
Hulu Hellraiser, what are you bloody kids doing here?
Hellraiser this time is played Pinhead.
Yes.
It's played by Jamie Clayton, who's a trans woman, which apparently in the original source material, Hellraiser is kind of the character, mate, sort of Hellraiser.
Sure.
Is like androgynous. So I think people aren't even upset about it this time, for once.
I bet some people are
I'm
upset.
sure they are, but, but I've just written here, what is it? Like, what is Hellraiser?
What is Hellraiser?
I've never
Okay.
seen it.
Right.
I'm vaguely aware of it.
Okay, so basically the premise is that there is, I think, because it's author Clive Barker, and a lot of his work has like weird like puzzle boxes and things, and what's in the puzzle box? But this,
How do you describe a puzzle box like in every one of your books? And this puzzle was square and it had on the corner there was like a dial. And
yeah,
is it like that?
yeah, it's like it's one of those fidget boxes, but it's evil. It's got a clicky switch.
It's got a mouth. It'll bite you. Yeah.
So I guess so in the Hellraiser universe, there's some I'm extremely fuzzy on the law, but in like the 18th century or something like that, a man builds for like a little puzzle box. He's got a nobleman patron who's obsessed with magic and evil and what have you.
Cool.
So they build a puzzle box. I think it's made out of human bone or something like that.
Right.
And they've infused it with magic, and when you solve the puzzle box, demons come from another dimension and they get you.
Cenobites?
Yes.
What do they want? Just to get
And
out?
they want to get you and torture you, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you say no thank you?
I mean, you just don't open the puzzle box. I
Right.
mean, that's the easiest solution, I think.
But often if you're opening the puzzle box, you don't know what it is. It's like opening Jumanji, right?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. You're like, well, what's on the center of this?
So
a gumball?
Is it ever a gumball?
No, it's never. It's always torture.
No.
It's always torture and death, which
Well,
is a
gumballs
shame.
aren't great either, are they?
No, that's true.
Yeah.
And if it's been in there for a century.
Exactly. If someone was like, open this up and you'll get a gumball.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
did you put a fresh gumball in
Yeah.
here? Because
and even then,
they're
not great, are they?
No. But what I like about this particular trailer is that we don't like the puzzle box is solved and it's like it cuts you and you get your blood in it and then the magic is activated and the demons show up. But there's no we never see a portal or anything open. These guys just show up.
Hello.
So I just imagine them just hanging out in a car park in a
They're in the
7-Eleven or something.
Just having a dart.
Yeah. somebody's activated the puzzle box.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a beeper. The
Yeah,
beeper goes off. Okay, yep.
All right.
And they put all their pins in.
Yeah. The pins in, cigarettes out. But guys,
That's a t-shirt.
Guys, pins in, cigarettes out. We've got to look professional. Here we go. Hey, we're here for the torture.
Yeah.
We're here for torture.
My understanding of this franchise is that it's never quite lived up to its potential.
Oh, I see.
I've been reading some Hellraiser online stuff and
I see.
a lot of comments and some people are just like, this actually looks like it could be good because this has never been good. Like there's always been like the potential for this to be something, but it never has been.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, maybe the first one is. I don't know, Mason. Another trailer for Knock It to the Door. This is the new M. Night.
Is it knock it to the door or knock it to the cabin?
Have a big knock.
Okay, great.
There's no bell. What is it? Knock at the cabin? Maybe it is. Bloody no, I don't know anything, Mason. I think it is because I just Googled that and nothing came up.
Nice.
Yeah, Knock at the Cabin.
Knock at the cabin.
Knock at the Cabin. This one's got Jonathan Groff.
Yes.
An M. Night. It's a new M. Night movie. It's got Dave Bautista and various others.
Sure.
A couple. They're on a holiday with their daughter in a cabin.
Yes.
And then there's a knock at the door.
At the cabin.
And it's Dave Bautista, and he's like, we have to do a thing because the world is going to end.
Yeah.
And they're like, is this real or not?
Great question, James.
I'm very intrigued by this. I know there's been a lot of discord around this, the work of M. Night.
Sure.
But it's always interesting, right?
That is
It's always
true.
like, what's this going to be this
Yeah.
time?
Mhm. Yeah,
I love
yeah.
the movie Old. We
Yep.
talked about it.
You love the movie Glass? You
No,
love the movie
actually, I
Split?
didn't like that. I didn't like the movie Glass.
Wow.
Was that the one where Bruce Willis drowned in a puddle?
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
I hated
Yes.
that. I hated that one. But Split was good, and he's done a bunch of interesting stuff. So let's see it.
Look, this does look a cut above, and it does. What I like about this, it does seem like a relatively simple premise.
Yeah.
And it is a case of we don't need law, we don't need additional you don't have to rely on the ideas from previous movies and know all that narrative and what have you. There isn't a beach that makes you old.
Oh, I love that.
It just seems to be, okay, they're being held hostage by this cult, perhaps, and is it true that they have to sacrifice these people to save the world, or are they just mad and maybe there'll be more to it?
Will it be good though, Mason? Will it be good?
It's not for us to say.
No.
Even after it comes out and we've seen it. We're not allowed.
We're not allowed and we will not. But it comes out Feb of next year,
all right.
if you are so inclined
Okay.
to go along with that.